All right. So I am very sick, and it has been a giant pain in my fucking ass. It is so annoying getting sick, and I never get sick on my own fruition. I usually get sick because someone else gets me sick, and then because of that, I usually have like a worse time. So trying to make tea and also maintain doggo here so that I don't have to worry too much about that. Where the fuck? Oh. I don't know when I started doing this, but I always put Halls in my tea. I don't know where that idea came from, but it works for if you have a shitty throat, which I very much do. Do I know if this is going to record properly? Absolutely not. Actually, I'm a little skeptical on the idea of it. See, I knew it. I knew you were gonna go for my drink. This fucking dog, dude, I swear. Hello there, everyone. I feel like I'm dying. That's what it feels like. I think this is like a video. I just want to kind of be frank. I mean, for the most part, I usually am pretty frank. I'm usually pretty honest. And I don't withhold thoughts or ideals or stuff like that. And I was like, damn, I would very much like to be able to talk and make videos again. And I realized that when you get a dog, that's almost impossible to do without any consequences. My dog is currently sitting down, relaxing, but that's because he's out of breath. Give him a sec. He'll start fucking with me while I'm trying to drink my drink. Here he goes. There's the little massacres. Are you gonna be good for the camera? Nope, I was right. He's smelling the mic. No, I really don't want to put the muzzle back on you. I don't like putting it on you for too long. I think I'm depressed. To be fair, when am I not? But I think I'm depressed. I think that's what's going on with me right now. I'm not like in the greatest of mind. My brain's kind of like in a really shit spot. And because my brain's in a really shit spot, and it's been in a pretty shit spot for a while, my body is now in a shit spot, right? Like I haven't gone to the gym in like over a month. The only exercise I get is with Loki, because even if I don't want to go to the gym, I still gotta get him walks, which is probably the main reason why I'm still in some type of ice shape. Chill out. No biting. No biting. Hey, what did I say? Hey, what did I say? What did I say? No, don't start. Please don't start. I just started recording. And the funny thing is, I remember being told this, but when you're depressed, right, you stop caring about yourself. Like, you stop caring about your hygiene, you stop caring about your looks, you stop caring about how the area around you is, you stop giving a shit. And then I remember watching like hours of Jordan Peterson videos about how to get yourself up first, like to stop being upset or depressed with yourself, is to clean your room. I remember hearing that like so often, and I was like, that can't be true. Like that itself cannot be the only remedy to it. So I cleaned my room. Well, I cleaned my apartment. And it didn't make me feel better. That didn't make me feel better at all. I actually just I feel like I'm clean. I took a shower and my apartment looks great, but I feel like shit. But I guess if someone comes over, at least they were like, well, your place looks great. It might be because I'm sick that I feel like shit. But that can't be true, because I'm feeling like no motivation. What's up? No. You want what I have. You can't have what I have. I don't want to play. I'm really not into playing. But Jesus Christ. You gonna keep barking at me? Just go. Like, you have toys, brother. I would let him go out on the patio. I would. But I no longer trust him to do that. He started eating shit that was outside, like breaking apart the door and chewing on, like, it's not caulk, but it's something else. And I don't know what, like, fuck he's chewing on, but he's been finding it outside. And I'm like, well, I can't trust you for 5 minutes. I mean, I go to therapy for the most part. I don't try to miss. I think I missed out once, and that's like, you know, I go to therapy, I do that, but like, I don't know. My job, I want another job. I hate my job. I don't hate my job. I just hate that I've been there for so long. Like, I know there's like some comfort in formality. No, that can't be correct. Comfort in like repetition or doing the same thing over and over again. Like, you get used to it and then you get better at it, but you also get like just stuck in a loop. And I've been at my job for like 6 years. So I was trying to be like more creative, right? So I was like, okay. Over the last couple of months, I've been doing like more creative shit, right? So like, been doing video editing for someone else. I've been playing the guitar. I've been drawing, you know, trying to make streams and make content and stuff like that. But it's weird. I'll have like a rush of a drive, right? I'm like, yeah, I want to do this. And I start doing it, and I start doing it. And then I just lose all love for it. I don't lose love for it, but I just don't want to do it. Like, there's just a point where I just don't want to do it. Like, I've been drawing for about 30 days now, and my progress has been like really, really good. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna keep working on it. I've been showing my progress off, been like really, really happy with myself so far. And then I came to a point where I was just like, I don't want to draw. I'm not in the mood to draw right now. And it's not like I'm like having a creative block. I have a bajillion things in my brain that I would like to draw. That's not it at all. It's literally just the want. I don't have the want to draw anymore. I will probably draw again though, because I do like it. I did it at work. That was when I usually did it, was I was drawing at work. And I just found some reason to enjoy it there. I don't really enjoy drawing at home. I don't know, something about it. Well, one is I can't draw while I'm home because I have a dog that doesn't care and will destroy everything I have. So no, can't draw at home. Then it came to playing guitar. And I like playing guitar. I think it's really fun. It's nice. It's soothing to my brain because it gets me thinking about a lot of stuff. And I was like, okay. I started understanding music theory, why I had lost passion for everything that I did, but at some point I just lost it. And I don't have the same love for it anymore. Same thing like with coding. At first, I had a huge liking to it. Liking is an understatement. I started to love it. Like, I really, really started to love it. And the more I did it, the better I was like getting at it. And then at some point, I started to kind of resent it, where I was like, I don't think this is something I want to keep doing. You think about it and you're like, okay, well, doing this allows me to get a better job, which means I can get rid of the job that I have. Coding allows me to get a job to where I can get rid of this job so that I can be free, right? And it pays more. It's a lot more. Like, I can do more things in my life that I would probably enjoy. I don't have any reason for you to bark. I get the end point. I get it. I'm not against it. I'm not gonna be like, nah, I'm giving up on this because my heart's not in it. A lot of things in my life I do does not need my heart to be in it for me to do it. Like, there's a lot of things, but that's life, right? Like, not everything you have to do or get to do is something you love. And because of that, I'm willing to bite the bullet, but God, do I hate the taste of it. And it shows. I'm not happy. Like, I'm not. I'm sane. I don't feel like I'm going insane or anything like that. And because of this, I started having a lot of thoughts. Like, a lot of thoughts. If I was to ever do it, how I would end it. And I know this is a really dark thing to talk about, but you know me, I will talk about it without thinking about it too much. But if I was to ever do that, I actually already knew how it would go. I've been thinking about that for years. Yes. Yes. What do you want? So you don't even want me. You want what was inside of my shirt. Which, that's hilarious because you're a male dog. But it would be on an off day. I would eat my favorite foods. I'd probably play my favorite games like Halo or something. I'd definitely be playing some Dark Souls. I'd be playing some Halo that day. I'd hang out with my favorite people, like people I know I hung out around for a long time and for a lot. I'd listen to all my favorite music that day. Like, I got over 9,000 fucking songs in my Spotify liked thing. And I'd probably listen to like my top 100 of like all time. And listen to that all day. And then when the day ends, I would sit in my tub. No water or anything. I'm not gonna get a toaster. That's weird. Or toaster is just, that's too much. He is just Loki. Come here. If you're gonna go drink water all day and constantly make that sound, I'm taking this off. Don't try to eat it. The hell's wrong with you? I would probably listen to We Remember from Halo Reach's soundtrack and Tribute from Halo 3's soundtrack. Well, I can listen to those two. And probably leave it on loop even after I go. And then put my helmet on, my Master Chief helmet. Make sure he gets fed and he's like tired. Because it probably won't take long for someone to come in and, and then I probably make a joke because I can't help but to make myself laugh. Even if it's a stupid joke, I'll do it. And then probably and that's it. I will say I won't do that before anyone gets concerned or worried. I have no intentions of dying. Not anymore. I have too many responsibilities. And I remember something that my therapist told me a long time ago that I've never forgot. But when other people are in your life is no longer yours. So you can't just take it, which is true. Because I think that if I did something like that, that would affect not just myself. That affects everyone that I've ever had any interactions with. And I don't think everyone hates me. But I will say that throughout my life, I've felt a lot of hatred and anger and disappointment towards me. Even if the weird thing is, even if it's not true, but that's the feelings that I felt. And I'm like, well, what should you do about that? Should you, talk to people about it? Should you just bottle it up and not do anything? Should you just ignore it and just move on from it? Or should you just find out if it's true or not and accept that or work on it from that point? And it's gotten really bad because I had to mourn someone alone because I didn't feel like he was an amazing friend, but I didn't feel like I belonged in the circle of people that would also call him the same. So I mourned alone. I drank, went to work drunk, and kept doing that for I think a week and some change. And then I ran out of alcohol and I was like, I should probably stop. But I only found the stopping point when I ran out of alcohol, that's bad in its own right. And that's so selfish of me because it wasn't about me at all. And yet I somehow managed to make it about me. I also see myself as just a terrible person. Not a good person at all. I enable a lot of bad behaviors in other people, right? And so much so that it's almost to a point that I invest in it. And I don't allow those people to grow and do their own thing. And maybe it's because I myself am at that rut where I want to grow, but I don't feel like doing the actions to require you to grow. But I know for sure that leeches off to other people. It feels as though my existence it's as if I interrupt other people's happiness. I interject. I derail. Right? And the charity case that I am is so annoying. And then my brain says oh, you should just fade away from everyone, right? Even when I was at my happiest, I still felt like I wanted to fade away from everyone. I still do. I feel like I should just go away. Let everyone have their own freedoms and peace and just go away. I know there's people that are probably telling me otherwise. That doesn't shock me that's what the case is. But it also would never get rid of the thought. Nothing really has ever done that. I've had so many things in my life that's like really good, and I still want it to like disappear. At some point, disappear meant death, but that's not on the table. But I guess at the same time, you could say that fading away is like a silent permission of giving myself death. Maybe it's so that no one else misses me when I go, or I don't bring any more sadness when I do. But I'm just saying right now, I have no intentions. I mean, to be fair though, if I was doing that ass, I really don't want to make it past 50. There's not much after that for me that I would want. Who knows? But I have no genuine want to get past that point. That's too old. For me, that's too old. I resented life itself for so long. I don't think I would want to push myself to that point. The irony in that would be annoying. I also feel, this is going to sound kind of ridiculous to some people, but it's not like I'm not easily replaceable, right? Like there are people that are already in other people's lives that are basically my replacement in a sense, right? You want an editor guy? There's plenty of them. You want a OBS guy? There's plenty of them. You want a Halo guy? There's plenty of them. You want a Dark Souls guy? There's plenty of them. You want a fighting game guy? There's plenty of them. You got a variety streamer, plenty of them. Like, there's nothing that I have that makes me even like remotely unique. So all those traits are just easily replaceable. So I don't feel like I myself don't feel like I would ever be missed if I did fade away. And it's hilarious because I feel like, well, first off, there's people I already faded away in the first place. There's already people that have done it. There's people that I used to hang out all the time with, and I don't hang out with them anymore. There's a point where I feel like my uses are up to people. And I know that some people say like, well, people aren't, contracts, or, you don't run out of uses. You're not like an item. But what good am I? That's just dead ass. What good am I? I don't have the full passions I used to have to making videos as much. I don't have the passions I had to stream. Well, that's not true. It's mostly because I have so much other shit, right? Like I gotta do school. I gotta do, dog dad. I gotta spend time with other people. I have a lot of friends that want to hang out and do other things. I gotta edit for someone else. I'm even in a relationship again. I haven't even talked about that. I'm in a relationship again. And it almost feels like, granted, the relationship is brand like new. Well, not brand new, more like revived. And even like, it sounds weird. I'm not even like 1000% confident. Not because I don't trust the person that I'm with. That's not it. It's just, I have like just fears now ever since the last one. I have like genuine, not just the last one. I would never put all that weight on the last one. Since the last ones, a whole giant list of being basically tossed aside because I was not what they wanted at the time. I usually always call myself this, and some people don't agree with it, but it feels true every time I mention it. I feel like I'm the stepping stone to get what you want. I'm like not the last one, but I'm amongst the last ones, right? And then when you get past me, there's sometimes that's like, which is a large variety, but there's ones that'll like get past me and then look back and be like, damn, I wish I had you again at this time, that I'm more mature or I'm better or something like that, which doesn't make sense to me because why not be that way when you're with someone? That just seems stupid. I do remember when I was younger, and I say that like as if I was like extremely young, but it was like 10 years ago, so more like 12 years ago. But whenever I started high school, I was like in and out of relationships like crazy. Like I would be in a relationship, that relationship would end, and then the next day I'd be with someone else. Because I didn't really let myself get over a heartbreak. I just kind of move on. And that's the majority of the reason why my number is so high. But it was stuff like that was like, I wish I didn't do that. I wish I didn't do that at all. I wish I just stayed to myself and improved myself. But I didn't really learn anything until like I actually took a break from like relationships altogether. And that gave me like some hope that I could be better. And then I got better. I became a better person to be with. But there were some small things that was like never, like, I don't understand. But the people, maybe it's just the people I was with, but the people I've always been with are really shit at communicating. Like, really fucking bad at it. And because of that, I never knew what I did wrong. So I had to figure it out my fucking self, which is like, that's so annoying. It's like, it's almost like it seems as if like, I don't want you to be better so you can be with someone who is better than me. So I'm not going to tell you how to fix what you did wrong or what, And That's so annoying. Like, that's so annoying. Because it's like, I'm trying to be a better person, and you won't even give me the way to figure that out. And I usually felt like, it's funny to me because I've seen, like, I have friends who's been in relationships, and then their relationships, and then their partner or their ex-partner would tell them like what they did wrong. And I was like, I've never had that. I've never had what you did wrong, except for once. But it was because I was trying to end a relationship and she wouldn't leave. That was different. And also the other one stabbed me. But that's besides the point. That's healing, actually. Like, it's going away, which is really nice. I hate that fucking mark. Fading away seems right. Leaving everyone to do their own thing and just disappear. It seems like the correct move. It seems like peace. I give people peace when I leave. It might suck in the beginning for some people, but it seems like the right move. It seems like the safe move, right? Like, let people just do their own thing and just leave them alone. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this talking is. And I don't even know how I'm going to turn that into something that other people can digest. Because it's a lot to tell. It's a large pill to swallow. I do know that if I ever decide fully to leave and disappear, I'd make sure I'd say goodbye. I wouldn't just disappear and not say goodbye. I would say goodbye. There was a part of me I was like, you should come back to making like gaming videos and stuff like that. Which I haven't made a gaming video on this channel in so long, just to get myself back in the routine of editing again. Because I really hate editing streams, dude. There's something about doing it that's like gratuitous. Like, imagine making content out of something that's already making content. I get that like Doug does that. Some streamers do that. And that's good, but it's just me. And you gotta like edit like 7 hours of content is so, I don't know, man. It's that part's like, damn. That's such a drag. It feels like a drag. But I also know that people don't know how to record videos. I was thinking about it, like making a video teaching people how to actually record so that we don't have to, if I am going to edit for other people, I don't have to think about it. But easier said. Okay, I think I'm done here. I got what I needed to say out. I feel a little better about it. It feels almost like a therapy session, but you guys don't talk back, so it's a self-evaluation. And I know when I edit this, I'm probably going to cut some parts that I said out because hopefully I don't fade away. I do enjoy what I have now, but I also feel like I've overstayed my welcome. Like a friend that like sleeps on your couch for 2 weeks with no intentions of leaving. Get the fuck out. Like, but thank you for watching and listening to me ramble on. I know there's some people that look forward to this type of content. I don't make content like this that often, so I would like to try to do something more what I'm comfortable with. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.